Welcome back to Spice and Vibes today. My name is Oluwaseun Adedogun, the host for the show. Do you know how it is done on this show? I always give you recent and latest happenings in Nigeria and even across Africa. Today, keep your fingers crossed because I'm about to take you on a beautiful and amazing journey today. Stay tuned. You might be aware of the news and the trend that has been going on for about a week now, talking about Davido and Wizkid. This actually started with Ladipo when he made a tweet regarding Wizkid, and one of Wizkid's fans also replied to the tweet and tagged Wizkid, and Wizkid, upon seeing this, made a reply to that person and said, I cannot reply to somebody who is signed to an influencer. So regarding this tweet, everybody actually thought Wizkid was insulting Don Jazzy because indirectly he was referring to Don Jazzy. So everybody started saying, oh my god, why would you say that to Don Jazzy? Why would you refer to Don Jazzy that way? Why would you talk to him? That is no respect, no iota of respect, no sign of respect. You cannot talk to him. Don Jazzy is an OG in the music industry. He has produced so many artists. He has made a lot of doings. Then some other Wizkid fans also came up and said, oh no, Wizkid is not abusing Don Jazzy, he's not saying negative thing about him, and he's not disrespecting him. Of course, is Don Jazzy not an influencer? So Wizkid fans are supporting Wizkid's behavior, and they are trying to claim that, of course, Don Jazzy is an influencer, so they don't see it as an insult. They're trying to support whatever Wizkid had said, that wasn't an insult, that so far, Don Jazzy won the Influencer of the Year last year by Pulse Awards, of course. So they were claiming that Wizkid did not insult Don Jazzy because Don Jazzy has been influencing a lot of people and even won awards regarding being an influencer. Guess what? While this was going on as a banter, back to back, then the video was inserted in the middle of this. Then I don't know how this expanded to from Wizkid to Don Jazzy to Wizkid to Davido. Now this has become a big deal between Wizkid and Davido. I can tell you for a fact that for the past some days we have actually been battling, resolving this issue. I can say we want to resolve this issue because this has been a big deal and a big thing between Wizkid and Davido, and it has been a huge fight because Wizkid keeps talking to Davido keeps talking back to Wizkid. Now it has become a huge fight, but for a fact we do not know if this is actually a play, a joke, or some kind of strategies between these two artists, or this is actually real, because the way they are, talking to each other, saying things to each other, it kind of seems like it is not intentional. At the same way, it also seems to some people like it is some strategy for them to, maybe they are planning a tour and they want some synergies to come. They want a trend. So people can, begin to talk about them over and over till they announce their tour. But I don't see this as a strategy. This actually seems very, very real. Now, away from that, we've also seen a lot of fight banters on social media where different people come up supporting Wizkid, and when they support Wizkid, when they say something about Wizkid, Davido would come up and reply these people. For example, we saw a barber that tweeted something about Wizkid, and the video was like, oh my god, I would have come to Abuja to barb my hair from you if you had not made social media your place. I mean, directly the video is trying to tell him that if you had not talk the way you talk, I might have come to Abuja, you barb hair for me, you collect huge sum of amount, and at the same time you also open shop for him, because the video said he had opened shop for about his last 3 barbers that have been barbing his hair, that he has opened shop for them, and he was trying to tell us that he could have opened shop for him if that guy had not talked the way he talked. Well, some people are saying that a lie, the video might have not even patronized him, while some people are believing that, oh, this guy truly disrespected the video. So Wizkid and the video fans have been coming online to cause a lot of buzz between these two people, even if they don't want to talk or say things about each other, their fans will surely come up and make them want to say things to each other, which is not really good. So we are still on Wizkid and Davido's matter. We want to see how this end up. Toke Makinwa recently said she regrets bleaching her skin. She said her only regret in life is bleaching her skin. Alright, so the question is, do you think there are some side effects to bleaching skin? Or do you actually think bleaching the skin makes you look very beautiful and does not have any side effects? Because I believe that bleaching the skin is actually very, very bad and might cause a lot of negative effect to your skin, in fact, which might lead to skin cancer. So I would beseech you to avoid bleaching skin, as well as Toke Makinwa also regrets bleaching her skin. Phyna and Taiwo Cole recently got married, and guess what? Their parents, or Taiwo Cole's parents, said they are not in support of this union, especially Taiwo Cole's father and the rest of the family. They said they are not in support of this union, of the marriage, and people have been saying a lot of things on social media. You know, as usual, we have the social media in-laws. We have the in-law for the wife, we have the in-law for the husband. This is how people have always been doing. They always want to put them out in every matter. They always want to judge matters. So people have been saying, why would Taiwo Cole's parents say they are not in support of this marriage? Because of age. So it was said that Wofa's father is 37 years old, while Taiwo Cole is 30 years old. You can see the difference of the age. But then some people actually feel like this age is not a barrier. They said age is just a number and should not be the reason for the family not to support their union or not to even attend their marriage. Well, we'll wait to see if this marriage actually is not going to be a headache to the family at the end of the day, or if the family are actually going to extend their support at the end of the day. And finally, today, Phyna has finally gotten what she wanted, because she called out MultiChoice for not being able to give her all of her gifts and fulfill the promises they made to her for winning the Big Brother Naija show. But finally, guess what? Phyna is now in Maldives for her vacation, and when she got there, she has been flexing around, enjoying herself. Oh my god, I really do wish I go to that place because it looked nice and the vacation looks so fun and amazing. Wow, Phyna is enjoying her life. Well, she deserves it because she went for it. Alright, so Phyna has been enjoying herself. She has been flexing. She has been having a nice and good time to herself. So recently, she went to beach. Yes, and of course, you know, if you want to go to beach, you need to dress sexy. You need to wear your bikini or your lingering to the beach, of course, to feel the weather, the warmth, the beauty of the place very well. So Phyna was wearing a bikini. She wore a bikini and she made a video, perhaps before going to the beach or after going to the beach. Now, she made a video with it. She was vibing and dancing to a song, and she posted it online. Then, no, it's not just about the video. She actually turned. She made a 360 and she turned her back, which is her house. Abdi, of course. So she showed it to the camera and she was kind of vibing to the song, you know how girls do, of course. So she posted this on social media, and when people saw this video, oh my god, people of social media, they don't want to see something, because immediately they see this thing, they will start talking about you. They don't want you to rest. Never. So when they saw this video, they began to talk. Phyna, wow, is this the same you that spoke against women revealing their body parts when they make videos or snap pictures online? So they were kind of speaking back to what Phyna said based on this thing, based on women revealing their body when they make videos on social media. And they were telling her that, is this not the same thing you're doing now? Why are you so fond of doing what you always speak against? So people are accusing Phyna for always doing the same thing she's always speaking against. But then we feel, of course, social media is divided to two. Some people will always feel some positive way, and some people will always think in the negative direction. So some people actually feel that Phyna just did this because she was going to the beach, so she had to make some videos before going to the beach or after coming from the beach. While some people feel like she's always doing exact thing that she's always speaking against. Well, this brings us to the end of Spice and Vibes today. My name is Oluwaseun Adedokun. Thanks for joining and watching. Till we meet again. Bye.